Okay, you know that feeling, that sort of sudden panic when your phone goes off.
Oh, yeah,
And it's that text, hey, almost there, see in like 5 minutes, and your place is, well, let's just say it's comfortably lived in.
totally. The unexpected guest panic. It's universal, right? That scramble to make things look presentable super fast.
Exactly. That feeling like, oh no, I need a week, not 5 minutes. That's what we're diving into today. Getting
Yeah.
your home guest ready, but like really fast. We're talking a 30-minute plan.
Yeah, a solid strategy.
Yeah.
And for this deep dive, we're looking at a really helpful article from Wineful Living. It gives this practical step-by-step guide for exactly this situation.
Right. So our mission here is to unpack that guide, pull out the best bits, the key strategies, so you have this toolkit ready. Make those last-minute texts feel less like, a five-alarm fire.
And more like, okay, still maybe a little stressful, but definitely manageable.
Totally manageable. And the big idea right from the start in the article, it's not about like deep cleaning everything until it sparkles.
No, definitely not. It's all about being smart, prioritizing, and just creating that welcoming feeling quickly.
It's a mindset thing, isn't it? Not perfection, but welcome.
Absolutely. You're creating a good first impression in the key spots, basically.
Okay, so 30 minutes on the clock. Where does the guide say we should focus that first burst of energy?
High impact zones, straight away. The idea is simple. Just focus on where guests will actually be.
Makes sense. The living room, entryway.
Exactly. Living room, the main bathroom they'll use, and the entryway. That's where they get their first impression. It's where they'll likely spend their time.
And just as important, what not to worry about.
Oh, yeah, forget the bedrooms. Don't start organizing closets. Definitely don't look under the sofa. The article kind of jokes, if guests are checking under your furniture, dust isn't your biggest issue.
Huh. Okay, fair point. So those first crucial 10 minutes in the main zones, what are the actual steps?
First up, and this is genius, I think grab a big basket, laundry basket, storage tote, whatever.
Right.
And just walk through those main areas, living room, entryway, and scoop up all the visible clutter. Mail, remotes, shoes, magazines, random stuff.
Just anything that's lying around.
Pretty much. Anything creating visual noise, toss it in the basket.
Love that. It's not organizing, it's just relocating the chaos temporarily.
Exactly. Creates the appearance of tidy super fast. Then you, stash the basket somewhere hidden. Closet, laundry room, garage, anywhere guests won't peek.
Appearance of tidy. I can definitely aim for that under pressure. What's next?
Quick wipe down of surfaces guests might see or touch. Coffee table, end tables, maybe a console table in the hall. Just get the crumbs in obvious spots.
Yeah, sticky rings or crumbs. Not the best look.
Then fluff the couch pillows, maybe fold the throw blanket neatly. Takes literally seconds, but makes the sofa look way more intentional and less like a nap zone.
Good point. Makes it look like you expected company, even if you didn't.
And for rooms you just can't deal with. The messy office, the kids' playroom.
Shut the door.
Shut the door. Simple. Out of sight, out of mind.
Easy enough. Anything else in this first 10-minute blitz?
If you have, like, a minute left, a super quick sweep or vacuum, but only the main walkways, don't try to do the whole floor, just where people will actually walk right when they come in.
Got it. So it's all about visual impact, hide the mess, wipe the main spots, close off the rest. Strategic staging.
That's the perfect way to put it. Strategic staging, not deep cleaning.
Okay, main area semi-tackled, clutter basket hitter. Where does the guide send us next? We still got time.
The bathroom. It gets its own dedicated slot, about 5 minutes.
Why the special focus?
Well, guests nearly always use the bathroom, right?
Yeah.
And they're kind of a captive audience in there for a few minutes. They notice things.
Guilty. We all do that quick scan, don't we?
We do. But the good news is the guide calls this the fastest bathroom refresh. And 5 minutes is actually enough to make a big difference.
Okay, 5 minutes. Hit me with the bathroom speed plan.
Disinfectant wipes are your friend here. Quick wipe of the toilet seat, the sink basin, and the faucet handles. Key touch points.
Makes sense. What people actually touch?
And this is crucial. The article really stresses this. Put out a fresh, clean hand towel.
Yes. Nothing worse than a damp, questionable towel.
Exactly. It's a small thing, but feels so much better for guests. Also, empty the bathroom trash can. Even if it's just got a tissue or two, an empty bin just looks cleaner.
Right. Quick win.
Clear your personal stuff off the counter, toothbrush, makeup, whatever. Sweep it into a drawer temporarily. Clutter-free counter feels instantly cleaner.
Instant visual upgrade.
And the final touch for the bathroom. Light a small candle or give a quick spritz of room spray. A nice, subtle, clean scent makes a huge difference to the overall feeling.
Okay, so again, not scrubbing the tub, just hitting the essentials.
Mm.
Touch points, clean towel, clear counter, nice smell, very doable.
Totally. It's about making it feel clean and pleasant for that brief visit.
All right, bathroom blitz done.
Yep.
Still making good time according to this 30-minute plan. Next stop.
The kitchen. The guide points out that even if guests don't eat, people tend to drift towards the kitchen. It's the heart of the home, you know?
Yeah, everyone always ends up in the kitchen, don't they?
They really do. So the goal here isn't like Food Network perfection. It's just making it look under control. Another 5 minutes or so.
Under control in 5 minutes. How?
Dishes first. Either load the dishwasher super fast, or if you can't, stack dirty dishes neatly in the sink. The article makes a good point. A neat stack looks way better than a chaotic pile.
That's actually a really smart distinction. Neatness implies intent.
Exactly. Then, wipe down the countertops. Get rid of crumbs, spills, coffee rings, flat surfaces again.
Just like the living room tables, it makes a big difference.
For sure. And hide the counterflutter, mail, keys, random papers, shove them in a drawer, or add them to that emergency clutter basket. Clear counters are key.
That basket is really earning its keep.
It really is. And definitely take out any trash that might smell, especially food scraps. Kitchen smells are super noticeable.
Oh yeah, crucial. You go nose blind in your own house, but guests pick it up straight away.
Right. And maybe a quick wipe of the stovetop if it's splattered, and just check all cabinet doors are closed. It just looks tidier.
So kitchen quick fix, manage the dishes, clear and wipe counters, deal with smells, close things up, focus on surfaces and scents.
Pretty much. Those give you the most bang for your buck when time is short. It taps into that minimalist idea. Clear surfaces look calm.
Okay, feeling better already.
Yeah.
Main areas, bathroom, kitchen, check. What's next in the final stretch?
Air and light. This only takes maybe 3 minutes, but it's super impactful. It's all about the feel of the space.
The ambiance, right.
Exactly. Like we said with smells, guests notice the air quality instantly, and lighting sets the whole mood.
Okay, so what are the quick wins here?
First, if you can, open a couple of windows for just a few minutes, let some fresh air circulate.
Air it out a bit. Good idea.
Then maybe light that candle you used in the bathroom, or turn on a diffuser with a subtle scent. Something clean, not too heavy.
Subtle, yeah. Don't want it to seem like you're hiding something.
And here's a great tip from the guide about lighting. Use lamps, not the main overhead lights.
Oh, interesting. Why is that?
Well, harsh overhead lights tend to highlight everything: dust, smudges, imperfections. Lamps give off a softer, warmer glow. It feels cozier and, frankly, hides minor flaws better.
Ah, strategic mood lighting. I like it.
It works. And maybe a quick spritz of fabric refresher on the sofa or curtains can help too, just to freshen things up.
Makes sense. Fabric holds odors.
And of course, remember to close the windows before guests actually arrive if it's cold outside.
Right. Don't want to freeze them out after airing the place. Okay, so this is all sensory fresh air, nice subtle scent, soft lighting, creating a vibe.
Totally. Ambience can cover a multitude of cleaning sins, as the guide puts it.
Love that. Okay, we're down to the wire, maybe the last 2 minutes. The guide has one final flourish, right?
It does. This is the thoughtful touch. The guide calls it a favorite trick, kind of a strategic distraction.
Ooh, strategic distraction. Tell me more.
It's something small that makes it seem like you were actually expecting them, like you prepared. It draws their eye to something nice and welcoming and away from, the corner you didn't vacuum.
Smart. It's
Yeah.
just the focus.
Yeah, it's the cherry on top. It makes the place feel less just tidied and more genuinely welcoming.
So what are some examples?
Super simple stuff. Put out a small bowl of nuts or some crackers on a nice plate,
Instant hospitality.
or even just a single flower stem or a bit of greenery in a small vase. Adds life.
Nice. Yeah.
Put on some low background music, something chill, conversational level, fills the silence.
Creates a mood. Yeah.
If you're going to offer drinks, maybe just put out a couple glasses with napkins.
Or like a pitcher of water with lemon.
Exactly. Takes seconds, but makes guests feel really cared for. It's not about a big effort, it's the thought. It elevates the whole thing.
It makes it seem intentional, even if the 28 minutes before were pure panic.
It's like a little bit of hosting magic.
Okay, so that's the 30-minute plan. Hit the main zones, quick bathroom refresh, kitchen tidy, fix the air and light, add that thoughtful touch. But there's one more tip, right? For making this easier next time.
Ah, yes, the secret weapon. Create your guest-ready basket.
Okay, this sounds promising.
It's brilliant. Takes maybe 5 minutes to set up the first time, but saves you so much stress later. It's your emergency kit, all in one place.
What goes in it?
The essentials you need for this quick clean: disinfectant wipes, Glass cleaner maybe, microfiber cloths, your room spray or a candle, a spare clean hand towel, a lint roller.
All the go-to items?
And the really clever bit from the guide. Put an empty basket or tote inside the main one. That's your instant clutter collector ready to go.
Oh, that's smart. Grab the kit, pull out the empty tote, start decluttering. Genius.
Right, streamlines the whole first step. You can even pop in a little checklist if you want, until you get the hang of it.
And where do you keep this magic basket?
Somewhere easy to grab, but hidden.
Yeah.
Hall closet, pantry, under the sink. Wherever you can get to it fast without thinking.
This whole basket system sounds like it would seriously lower the panic level for future surprise visits.
Oh, absolutely. It takes the frantic searching out of the equation. Everything's just there, ready.
Okay, so we have the practical steps, the emergency kit, but the guide also touches on the mindset, right? Which feels just as important.
Yeah, definitely. It's not just about the how, it's about how you think about it. Mastering this isn't just cleaning fast, it's shifting your perspective.
What's the main shift?
It really comes back to remembering that your guests are there to see you. They care way more about feeling welcome and comfortable than whether your baseboards are dusty.
That really does take the pressure off, thinking about it that way.
Totally. The article basically says perfect homes are for magazines, real life happens in lived-in spaces, embrace the perfectly imperfect.
So the strategy works because it focuses on what guests actually notice and care about.
Exactly. A general sense of tidiness in the main spots, nice smells, a warm atmosphere, that's the stuff that registers.
The guide mentions something like the best homes aren't spotless. They're the ones where people feel okay kicking off their shoes and staying for one more chat.
Yeah, that really nails it, doesn't it? It's about creating that comfortable space where connection happens, where people want to linger.
And honestly, the best hangouts with friends are about the conversation and the laughter, not about whether there's, hidden clutter somewhere.
Absolutely. Your warmth and welcome matter way more than a perfectly tidy shelf.
So this 30-minute plan is really about smart shortcuts backed by a more relaxed, welcoming attitude towards hosting, enabling that spontaneous connection without the usual freakout.
Exactly. Keep the checklist in mind. Maybe put together that basket. It just makes it easier to say yes to people popping over feeling good about it.
And that final thought the guide leaves us with. It's pretty good. Maybe true hospitality isn't about how fast you hide the mess,
But how quickly you make someone feel genuinely at ease in your real lived-in home.
yeah, what does welcome really mean? Something to chew on.